Stand. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Odoyo Owidi. Bwana asifiwe. I hope I will not change the direction of this conversation very drastically. But I want to tell you, it is also not good to split this country into young and old. After all, we are the same people. Those who are young, whatever the old are eating now, you will get it. But if you take what the old are eating now, they will never get it. That is number one. Number two, the biggest debate that is here is what you people want to bring, the young versus President William Ruto. Is that correct? In fact, the youth went to the streets and they told us the reason why they were going to the streets was the finance bill. When the finance bill was amended, they said they want it dropped. When it was dropped, they said Ruto must go. I want to tell you, somebody was driving you and you didn't know. Mark Twain once said, "It is easy to fool people, but it is difficult to convince them that they have been fooled." I've been struggling to convince you that some people fooled you. I listened on 24th June evening when Rigathi Gachagua spoke from Mombasa. And he was telling us that those Gen Zs have no leadership, they have no tribe, they have no political party. Where were the Gen Zs to say this by themselves? When Raila Odinga suggested that now we have intergenerational conclave, all the way from America, Rigathi Gachagua told us they will not sit in that. Where were the Gen Zs to tell us that themselves? When don't interrupt. You will have time, you will have time. Let me tell you one thing. We have been talking like President William Ruto is a devil that should be our manifesto of going home. But I want to tell you that you people who are seated here were not children in 2022. And what I am going to say about the past presidents is not so that Ruto can continue doing bad things because they did. It's to remind you that these people have chosen that Ruto should go, but there was nothing wrong when Uhuru was doing the same things and Kibaki was doing the same things. Let me tell you something about Adani. Adani was a PPP project to build a new airport terminal at Jomo, and then they come and manage it. Uhuru built the expressway, and those who built it are managing it. And you said nothing. My brothers and sisters, Uhuru built SGR from Mombasa straight to his farm in Naivasha, and used National Youth Service to fence it, and got paid for the acres and acres of land the railway ran through, and they said nothing about it. President Uhuru came to power and found that the budget was 1.6 trillion. When he left, it was 3.3 trillion. It means there was an increase in budget every subsequent year. Nobody complained about a finance bill which was higher than the previous year. When fuel went up in 2022, when we were approaching elections, he gave a subsidy when it had gone to 250. And we thought that was good. But it was a loan President William Ruto would have to come and pay. In March, there was a conference in Limuru called Conference Limuru 3. Some of you here understand Kikuyu and you know what was said, so I'm not going to say about anything. But if you didn't, it is still there 4 hours of vitriol against the person of President William Ruto, who was just about to read his first budget. And the speaker after speaker said, if we take this power, no non-Kikuyu will take it again. It is still there. Let me tell you, in this world we live in, propaganda controls us by first controlling the media. And we believe what the media says without complaint. I saw when a board member recently resigned, the media headline was reading, somebody has resigned again from the Ruto government. Who is a board member in a government anyway? Mischievous reporting. We need peace in this country. And Kenya is a country full of resources, which we must share equitably and equally, all of us, including the very leadership positions. If I would ask you, other than the rhetoric that corrupt, and you cannot put anything off the table. During Kibaki, we had corruption that had names, even baptism names also. We had Anglo-leasing. During Uhuru, we had the Eurobond, had names. Since Ruto became to power, we are yet to reach a serious corruption which has a name that we can talk about. In fact, what you need to do, young men and old men alike, let's keep any government of the day in check that they do nothing wrong. But when you want to say that you want them to go, and if you want them to go, have you told us who is going to take over? Wait. When I sit down, you will tell me everything you want to tell me.
I give to this guy.
Sawa. So, if you want to repair Kenya, those leaders you have, the ones, some of them you voted for, make them do the right things. But when you come telling some people to go, we'll go the Somali way, we'll go the Rwanda way, or